$2.3 billion for contractors' data to be handed over to insurance companies. If you use this software, let's talk about it. First of all, I have to say I have no affiliation to this software or any software that is a CRM out there. I don't get paid by any of them. This is just how I look at it. So contractor, first question you got to ask is who owns your data? Do you own it? Or do they own it? And now they own it. I want you to really think about that, because when you read this article, there's a lot of red flags that I see in here. Again, there's good things, but there's red flags. If you're uncomfortable with it, I'm going to tell you one of my favorites is Job Nimbus. Go check them out. I put a link in the comments to do their demo trial or in the post. Again, I have no affiliation, but let's talk about your data and what this means to streamline the industry and augment the industry. This is what's in this article. They talk about augmenting the software across platforms for insurance restoration and contracting. So this could potentially be the platform that they use for things like preferred vendors or all the pricing, because y'all's data, your commission structures, your subcontractor pricing, your material pricing, everything that you have is available and is likely just been handed over. So Verisk, who has a pricing department and an underwriting department that does valuations for homes and replacement stuff like that, now has wide access to your pricing that you've put in there as a contractor, your structure that you've put in there as a contractor. And then I like this one down here, expand connectivity in the industry. Okay, let's expand connectivity. But then they talk about streamlining. Let's take one version of streamlining. And it's not the only version, but streamlining could be cutting people out. How many people, what costs can we shave out of there, administrative costs, things like that, or preferred networks, preferred vendors, right to repair, those type of things. So this transaction has moved a lot of information, data, and the platform will likely become a software that connects a lot of platforms. So great, there's some things going on there. But what does this mean long term? And I want to hear what you have to think about this. What do you think this means long term for this transaction to take place? And if you're using the software and you love it, keep giving them your data. If you don't like it, again, I would check out Job Nimbus. That's my personal favorite one. But this is a $2.3 billion purchase of a company that was revenuing just north of $100 million. That is a massive multiple. There's a lot that's being moved as part of this purchase.